So what is ore? So ore is a natural occurring material from which you can extract one or more metal profitably, where metal can be extracted profitably. So you can say it is a solid. Sometimes we'll get petroleum gases, and petroleum gases are liquid thing, but normally ore जोड़ा हम कहते हैं those are solid. Those are solid. So those are solid, natural occurring mineral aggregates. Those have some economic importance, from which you can extract one or more valuable constituent. So overall, ores are natural occurring material from which one or more metal can be extracted profitably. That is your ore. Ore, or you can say ore mineral. So ore mineral is also same thing, from which metal can be extracted profitably. So all the ore can be called as mineral. All the ore is mineral, but all the mineral are not ore. So vice versa is not applicable. Then what is ore deposit? Ore deposit means it is a region, you can say. It is a type of, you can say, rock or bed or anything where particular metal has greater concentration. Particular metal has greater concentration. So an ore deposit is a natural concentration of one or more metallic or non-metallic and a combination of mineral with the host rock. Either you will find metallic, non-metallic, or combination of both within a host rock, where the concentration will be more than the normal value. Suppose we are saying you will find chromite in Sukinda. So in all other region you will find some traces amount of chromite, but the concentration of chromite in a particular area there, in a particular host rock, you can say basic, ultra basic rock, the concentration of chromite is more. So that's why that is given a status of ore deposit, where you can extract those chromite profitably. So the ore deposit, it also define whether this concentration is considered as a ore deposit. It also depend upon different factors. Like what are the different factors? You can take shape, size, then obviously quality, that is grade. So those are the factors you will take into consideration while labeling something a ore deposit. Ore deposit factor, it is very important. Then what is a proto ore? Proto ore, you can say it is the precursor of ore, where in a particular region the concentration is getting richer or concentration is increasing. It is in developing phase to produce a ore mineral. So the developing phase before before you consider it is a ore deposit, ता पूर्वरु जहाँ form थियो, that is your proto ore. Suppose during chromite deposition in Sukinda, so the deposition will started, then after some millennia of years the concentration is more in there. So kichu barsha pore seti concentration adhika hoichi. So before that those rock types are called as proto. So proto, it is an altered rock mass of primary mineral deposit, which has not significant economic importance unless until ki that type of metal, suppose chromite अच्छे गोटे जगह, तो Sukinda रे जहाँ concentration अच्छे, the concentration in Sukinda is more, so which is mineable, extractable profitably. And in other region, other places, suppose Eta Sukinala, where you'll find chromite, other places you also find chromite. Here you'll get a greater grade, greater quality of chromite, less quality. So because of the procedure of amount of extraction, because of market value, a grade is fixed. This much of grade will be profitably extracted. When the chromite amount will decrease, chromite का extraction अधिक वाला, the amount of chromite now decreases, suppose now this lesser chromite area is also targeted. So the lesser chromite area को so the chromite present this have not significant economic importance. But when this reserve will end, then this will become important. So that's why protor is also important, because now it is protor. If main reserves are all main reserves sorry, then you'll go to protor condition, where the market value will increase, the extraction process will more, you can say, technically advanced. So say some condition as well. That's why protor is also important. The ore deposit doesn't always contain only the metallic thing that we want to extract. जोटा हम extract करते हैं metallic ସେଇଟା खाली होता है, ତା ସହିତ also associated other impurities ଥାଏ, what we call gang mineral. So gang mineral, you can say unwanted mineral. Within ore deposit. So the unwanted minerals that present associated with the ore deposit, those are called gang minerals. Which has no economic significance. They have no commercial value. Then comes to primary commodities, associated commodities, and trace commodities. Primary commodities, it is the principal ore that is recovered from a mines. So you say, so in that suppose example, chromite is a primary commodity. We will take iron mines. Iron is a primary commodity. But there are some mines, those are also established on the basis of one or two ore minerals. Suppose you take the example of PBZN copper. PBZN copper. So in this type of mines, the primary primary commodity actually always zinc. Zinc is the primary commodity. PB and copper are associated commodity. PB and ZN are associated commodity, because these are the mines is established on the basis of main product and byproduct. So the main product is your ZN, and the byproducts are, you can say, PBZN, and you also find during processing, you also find silver, cobalt, sometimes you will find gold during processing of the byproduct commodity, or you can say associated commodity. So during processing of V copper or Zn, you will find Ag copper Au. Those are trace commodities. Those are trace commodities. So always the mines that depends upon primary and associated. It doesn't depend upon the trace one. Always mine established on the basis of primary commodities and associated commodities. So we can say primary or main commodity, then byproduct or associated to a secondary commodity, then trace or tertiary commodity. It comes to mineral exploration. So here I'm calling ore deposits are where the concentration of particular metal or non-metal or combined will be more, but we have to find that area. So that is called as a mineral exploration. To locate where the concentration of a particular mineral or non-metal or oil petrol is more. So there are two types of thing in exploration, or you can say in discovery of ore deposit. There are two types of discovery. One is greenfield discovery. Another is brownfield discovery. What is a greenfield discovery? You can say it is you have to target an area which is completely virgin, because there is no you can say data about the presence of any ore. So you have to find that. So in this greenfield discovery, you have to find the ore from the grassroots level. So you have to go there, you have to reconnaissance, you have to go through different stages of exploration. Then you will find a, if you find a ore type, then it will be a greenfield discovery. That means कि जो जगह किसी भी ore का डिपोजिशन या इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं से जगह तुम करो. Suppose कि there is a mines established in an area. कि already ore is discovered in an area. Then you just find another extension of that deposition. Just find another extension of that deposition. That is a brownfield discovery. So brownfield discovery, it is a type of discovery where the previous ore deposit is enhanced. Is enhanced. So primary already analyzed deposition अच्छी. Then further studies करके से deposition further extension कितना बार पहुंचा अच्छी तुम खाली जानते. So brownfield it is a secondary thing, but greenfield you have to study from the grassroots level to produce or to locate an ore deposit. This is the difference between greenfield and brownfield. So greenfield there is you don't have knowledge about any deposition, so you have to study from the grassroots. Brownfield you already have knowledge that there is a deposition. You have to check for the continuity of the deposition. To what direction it is continued. Suppose first there is discovery of coal in Talcher. Then there are different extension of that deposition. Suppose up to you can say Sambalpur, there is extension. So first the grassroots level where culture coal is extracted or sorry explored, that is greenfield. Then the further extensions are brownfield. So nearby areas of mines मैंने लीज नहीं थी कि एरिया पाखरे आउट डिपोजिशन होती ताकि लीज नहीं आला. तो जोटी ए डिपोजिशन था तो नियरबाय एरिया रे एक्सटेंशन रे डिपोजिशन था. એટલે પૂરા એક્સટેન્શન ને સેટ આસી જો આ બ્રાઉનફિલ્ડ ડિસ્કવરી કહે છે. When it comes to stages of mineral exploration, there are four stages of exploration. G4, G3, G2, G1. There are successive stages. G4 is the first, then G3, then G2, then G1. So G4 is the reconnaissance, G3 is the prospecting, G2 is the general exploration. G1 is the detailed exploration. G3 prospecting. G2 general exploration. G1 detailed exploration. G4, G3, G2, G1. First reconnaissance survey. Reconnaissance is the first stage. It is the, you can say, grassroots stage of exploration. So first, for reconnaissance survey, you have to acquire a lease or a permission from the area. That is called as a reconnaissance permit or reconnaissance license. First, you require a RL. So you can RL. Reconnaissance license, or you can say RP, reconnaissance permit. So what we will do in this type of stage, first we will do a literature survey. Whether there is any paper on that, whether there is any work on that region, region. Then we will acquire that. We will acquire some geophysical data if any present in there. Geophysical data is present. Then we will do a remote sensing survey, airborne or ground geophysical survey. You have to only the primary object of reconnaissance. You have to find the probable mineral areas. Probable mineral areas, or you can say your target. This is the place where we should do further investigation. So suppose we are covering a particular area. Suppose कि बॉड बिल बताते हैं तुम्हें particular केउंझर ଗୋଟେ बड़ा area. So you have to cover a larger area of केउंझर. So in reconnaissance survey you have to locate the bord bill. This is the place where there might be a potential reservoir. For that you will do several you can say experiment. You can survey by remote sensing. You can survey by geophysical data. You can survey by sampling, simple sampling. You can survey by you can say geomorphology. All other thing, any suppose any structural features you have to find, and you can also do some drilling. So all these things you can do during reconnaissance, just to locate the mineralized area. So main uh, aim of reconnaissance survey to locate the target area, target mineralized area, like mineralized area. It is done in 3 years. Time frame is 3 years. If you are not able to locate anything, then that is the end of the survey. So it was exploration end is. So you have to migrate for, you have to look for other possible paths. So generally तुम्हारा mapping इति 1:25,000 scale or 1:50,000 scale में है ना. Mapping is done in 1:2 2,05,000. 1:2 50,000. Then it took like भूले बदल 2,50,000 1:50,000. Then after that, if you able to localize that, then comes the prospecting stage. See G3 stage. So then in recurrent survey we have already targeted, or we have already locate our mineralized area, mineralized area locate personally. Now we have to search for the mineral. Suppose you locate bordbill, then you have to find iron in that. अब तुमको क्या iron the amount हो कि तारा कि grade है something दिखे है ना. So the prospecting stage, it is a systematic process of searching promising mineral targets in the identified area during recurrent survey. So what is the object? You have to. It is the object to develop the geological confidence leading for further investigation. If you prospect the area, then you can gather different other information. Then you can proceed to the next stage, that is general exploration. So first thing, you will require a prospecting license. First acquire a prospecting license. So it is depend upon the area or state or state government or local government. That prospecting license, it is for everything. That is prospecting, general exploration and detail exploration. The prospecting license will work for all these things. Then you will do mapping. The same scale you will do mapping, and you have to link the map with the universal transverse Mercator. So it is a division of whole universe, where whole Earth is divided into let's say 6 zones. So this is a universal transverse Mercator, where UTM it is a coordinate system. It is a coordination system. So it is a coordination system to assign the location of the Earth. So we have actually 60 north-south zone. So according to UTM, the world's coordinate system is divided into 60 zones from north-south. Each have a 6-degree longitude wide. Each have a 6-degree longitude wide. They are divided into 60 zones. So the map that is prepared during prospecting, it will be fit with this map to project the location. So ये map है तुमका वो project पे, तो तुम location ला जाना. So during survey you will prepare a map. So in that map you will represent the latitude, longitude. Then that map it is projected on this map. So to know the exact position of the deposit. Then here in prospecting we can do the drilling, but the interval will be larger. So we can do drilling in 100 to 1000 meter interval. 100 to 1000 meter interval. So only to know the mineral type. Only to know the mineral type. So then You can check for the chemical criteria, that is concentration. You can check other thing that is done during reconnaissance. That also done here in a particular this area, so the targeted area or mineralized area. Then this thing, it is the stage what we call inferred. So that thing, it will conclude that some deposition is there. So the prospecting stage, it will infer. Reconnaissance, it will indicate. Will indicate. This thing will infer, or it will conclude that if if there is any deposition is there. So the reconnaissance survey, it will indicate. The prospecting stage, it will infer. Then we will move to, after prospecting survey, when it is inferred that there is a deposition there, so then we will move to different exploration stages. That is general exploration and detailed exploration. Then comes to general exploration. First, in reconnaissance, we target the area, we locate the area, then the area is again searched by prospecting survey, and that will infer a deposition. Then we'll move to general exploration. Here we will locate the ore body. We'll locate the ore body, but in 2D condition, in surfacial condition, we will locate the ore body. So first, we have to delineate the ore body. In general exploration, first we have to locate the ore body. First, in reconnaissance, we are exploring a larger area, then prospecting will become smaller, then again to the ore body. So then, mapping करियो, say same 1:250,000 or 1:50,000 scale. Sorry, तुम्हारा prospecting रहता है 1:1 2,05,000, 2,50,000 or 1:50,000. But that thing will now narrow down. We have to do 1:25,000 and 1:5,000 scale mapping in general exploration. So in general exploration, we have to do 1:25,000 scale mapping and 1:5,000 scale mapping. Small scale mapping we have to do, because we have to identify a smaller portion of the ore body. Reconnaissance रे कौन था larger area तुम्हें cover करता है, it is smaller area cover करना मतलब पूरा mapping scale low है. Then drilling can be occur in between 100 to 400 meter interval. So like in prospecting, we do drilling in between 100 meter to 1000 meter interval. Here we will do drilling between 100 to 400 meter interval. Then we can take different sample also. Then we will determine the grade of the ore. Then different test will produce. Then measure if there is major geological feature, if the deposition occur within what type of structure, what is the grade of ore, all are determined in this stage. That is called general exploration. So in general exploration, the object is to establish the major geological feature of the deposit. What is the major geological feature, on what geological structure it is deposited. Then what is the continuity of the ore deposition, what is the deep strike of the ore, in what direction it is continued. Then what is the size, estimate the size of the ore deposition, shape of the ore deposition, structure of the ore deposition, and grade of the ore deposition. Suppose whether it is a dissemination deposition, it is a segregation deposition, it is a vein type deposition, all will be determined through general exploration. Then it will come to, after general exploration, it is completely indicated and informed category. Indicated and inferred. So the indicate is like inferred is like, it is completely confirmed during general exploration. Then you will determine the you can say estimation of the area, then environment condition. All these things will be also considered during general exploration. Then comes to G1 stage, that is the detailed exploration. It is just before the start of the mining. So detailed exploration is first the scale our coming 1:5,000 to 1:1,000. 1:5,000 to 1:1,000. Then drilling will be very closer, 50 meter to 1 meter interval. 50 meter to 1 meter interval drilling. Scale 1:5,000 to 1:1,000. Then drilling interval is 50 meter or 100 meter. Then here we will completely measure the ore body in three-dimensional aspect. What is the lateral extent? What is what are the extent within the depth? Then at what depth it is present? All these things are determined during detailed exploration. You can say in three-dimensionally, हमें तो locate करें. The shape and size is delineated on the basis of 3D shape. Then comes to another thing here. RQD is down here. Rock quality designation. Rock quality designation. Rock quality designation, it is for the mine stability. Then according to the location of mine, whether we will do a underground mines, whether we will do a surface mines or open cast mining, that also determined in the detailed exploration condition. So now the ore reserve, it is come under developed, measured, indicated and inferred. Category. And because of that, here also we determine the in general exploration we determine the ore reserve estimation. What are the amount of reserve is there? So now, then we will do the other economical part. The total developed area. Suppose ki jete amount of ore achi, 60% you can take a loan. Then we will move to another thing. After detailed exploration, then we will go to mining work. That is mining lease. So detailed exploration. After detailed exploration, this is the last stage of exploration. Then mining will come. Then you have to take a mining lease. Then depending upon what type of mining we are doing, we open cast karibo, underground karibo, location upon depend kare. Then other work will come under mining activity. You can say this is the journey of a mineral to metal. Exploration, mining, processing. First you have to explore, then mine, then processed. That is the journey of mineral to metal. So where we will locate a ore which has suppose 60% of metal content. Then it will extract, then it will process, and that will contain 100% of the metal after processing. Processing for a set of 100% metal is. So that is the different stages of exploration.